ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to all of you. On behalf of TiE Kerala, it is my privilege to welcome our esteemed charter members, distinguished guests and invitees to TiE Kerala Charter Member Exclusive Dinner Meet. We are delighted to have you with us this evening as we come together for an engaging evening of insightful conversations, meaningful networking, and shared learning. We are especially honored to have with us Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal, Chairman of Motilal Oswal Financial Services, whose remarkable entrepreneurial and investment journey has inspired generations of business leaders and investors. To formally commence this evening's program, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Vivek Krishna Govind, President TiE Kerala, and Senior Partner Verma & Verma Chartered Accountants to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Divya. Once again, a warm welcome to all of you present here. Such a lovely sight. I said this a couple of hours ago. Let me repeat. I see some more of our friends have joined here, and it's so good to see all of you here. The cream of Kerala is in one room. We had a very, very engaging session with Anil ji taking us through various aspects of family business. And as I said earlier, not just the family business, but the entire psychology behind it. And it was more like a counseling session, which, like all of, she really took us back to school again. 3 hours, all of us sat together, taking down notes. Very, very engaging session. And now we come to a very, very important session for us. We have with us probably one of the most high-profile, known faces in India. Anybody who follows the business channels, particularly in the country, CNBC, NDTV, you would have seen Mr. Agarwal talk with absolute eloquence on all matters connected to the markets. His depth of knowledge is, I'm telling you, it's beyond words. This noon, some of us, Jacob Aju, we spent some time with Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal, and he was, it was like another quick masterclass on various aspects. You just put across any specific, remark on anything under the sun, and he would just build on it and, give us a very detailed, analysis from all possible angles with facts and figures. That's the depth of knowledge of Mr. Agarwal. So I think it's, all of us are truly privileged to have him with us today. So on behalf of all of us present here, let me warmly welcome Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal to the midst. Let me also welcome the entire team. There has been a group of people from Motilal Oswal who have worked very closely in ensuring that we have him here with us today. So all the hard work done by the team of Motilal Oswal, and also for supporting this segment of our program as the sponsor. Let me thank the group as well, and all of you who are here. There is a big team here. I'm not taking names, so all of you, thank you so much for all your support. We look forward to continuing our engagement with you as we move forward. A lot of good research material, and was some of which was shared with us this noon. So hopefully that can reach many of you as well. And the session will be hosted, moderated, a fireside chat by our own Akshay Agarwal, our good friend, who's our man, the local Agarwal for us, who's the man behind the markets here, probably one of the most visible faces in this part of the state. So which is why we captioned it as an Agarwal and Agarwal, or Agarwal versus Agarwal. Let us see how the session goes. We'll leave it to both of them to handle that, and so I'm sure it'll be a very engaging session. We'll start now at 7:15. We'll probably close by about 8:15. And all of you, please keep your questions ready and keep your questions crisp. He likes to answer questions, and as I said, his depth of knowledge is so deep in every sense. So please, anything that you have, any kind of query that you have about the markets, about the volatility, about Ukraine, about Iran, anything you want, I'm telling you, because we did some of this upfront. So anything that you want to ask, please feel free to. Don't restrict yourself only to the stock exchange and all. He will give you a very unique insight on all aspects. So with these words, let me welcome all of you once again, and back to you, Divya. Thank you.
Good evening. So it's an absolute pleasure and honor to have someone as distinguished as Raamdeo ji with us. Like what Vivek said, he's one of the most popular, most sought after person in the Indian capital markets. And like they say in the movies, naam hi kafi hai. It doesn't really need an introduction. For the stock markets, for us in the stock markets and people who are connected to investing, I would say he is more like the Amitabh Bachchan and the Shah Rukh Khan all rolled into one. He's a poster boy of capital markets. And when I was asked to introduce him, they sent me a nicely written introduction of him. But I've been following Raamdeo ji for the last maybe 5, 7, 10 years at least, reading his articles, reading his, listening to his interviews in various medias, YouTube. And I thought instead of reading out that, I would write my own intro to him. So he's the chairman and co-founder of Motilal Oswal. Motilal Oswal, like he himself, is one of the most reputed, in fact, if it comes to value broking, the most reputed financial company in India, capital markets company in India. You name it and they have that product, whether it's broking, whether it's private equity, whether it's family wealth, whether it's merchant banking, mutual funds, having an AMC, everything they are there. And they would be probably among the top 3, 4, 5 in all these. He's been, and Motilal is a listed company having a market cap of about 60,000 crores, sir? About. The rest of it is pocket change. One another major thing is, he's been authoring a annual study called Wealth Creation, okay? So there they study all the companies that have actually created wealth in India for the shareholders. And that he started about 28, 29 years back. And today it has become a few years back, it became a major all India event where they invite all these wealth creators and honor them. So that's about him. And one thing I must say about him when you listen to his interviews, despite all the success, despite everything, he is still that very humble person, deeply knowledgeable. And in his interviews, you can see him self-depreciating, which not many people do. So his knowledge, his humility, that's what sets him apart in capital markets. Capital markets, typically, you have very high profile kind of people. He's high profile and at the same time, full of humility, full of knowledge. And that's Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal for you.
Thank you, Akshay. Good evening, friends. And it's a pleasure to be here. Cochin is so beautiful and this hotel is particularly so good. We were given a boardroom in the ship. You know, there's one boat out there and I think it will be very memorable. I've never had so many boardrooms, but no boardroom like this. So Cochin will be very special. Maybe I'll come again maybe I'll ask them to convert into bedroom or something like that.
That's good, sir. That's good. We'll arrange that for you. Please come again. It's lovely to have you all the time, sir. Sir, we'll start the question with one of your early life. So, Raamdeo ji is from a very remote village in Raipur. A village so remote that a few decades back, it didn't have electricity. And the school where he went, if there was heavy rains, the teachers couldn't reach the school. Is that true, sir? That's how it is. From that journey, becoming India's best known financial guru, that's an amazing journey. So could you tell us something about your childhood, your life in that village in Raipur, and how you came to the city and then to Nagpur and Bombay? What's your journey, sir?
It's a long one, but Akshay, thanks for this opportunity to again recount whatever I've gone through. But actually, we come from farming family, and so we were not poor. We still have a reasonably large chunk of land, about 100 acres and all. So, but very large family, 6 brothers, 2 sisters. So, and you know, this primitive farming. So, you're not rich. You're well off, but not rich. So that was the kind of situation. there was a value of education, and I got my first 4-5 years of education in my village, which barely had a school, you can say, barely. One teacher in the whole school was about that, and many days I remember to make a class, we had to go to the field and catch hold of 3-4 kids and bring them to the class so that there's a class. Oh, wow. That kind of thing. Apart from teachers' own, God knows, one teacher handling the entire school. So somehow we scraped through. But it was not bad education, I would say. Despite these kind of deficiencies, the teachers were very dedicated. And they gave us whatever basic education required in maths or whatever little bit. Then I got to Raipur, and there I got a formal, in government school, I studied like 40-50 kids. And
where was that, sir? In the village or?
No, that was in Raipur.
Right.
Then
Okay.
the city Raipur, which is capital of Chhattisgarh now.
Yeah.
There I came and started going through the schools and all. Then in 6th standard, when I went to, again, 3rd school, there I stood first in my class. But I didn't know till the day of the result that I will stand first, because who knows in this kind of a place. And that actually changed me. That, okay, boss, you're good. I started feeling good. So that gave me a lot of self-confidence. And then for 6th, 7th, 8th, I was standing first. I was considered as a bright kid and things like that. Then I changed the school to better school. There, then you have to compete with better kids. And there I was still bright, but not standing in top 1 or 2. Then finally, I had to, because that was Hindi medium, I had to go to Nagpur to do my BCom in English medium. That's how I went to Nagpur, stayed in boarding, and somehow I scraped through in English medium, 42-43% in BCom. Then I had to come to Mumbai to do my CA, Chartered Accountancy. That time I couldn't speak a sentence of English. That was the situation, and I ended up in Mumbai, struggled like hell. It was very tough to pass CA. And just to keep it short, at the age of 24, I failed 4 times in CA intermediate. Then, and I was not considered a duffer kind of a kid. I was bright.
Yeah.
And yet I failed. So then I figured out my handwriting is terrible. I couldn't read what I was writing. So obviously there was no hope in hell to pass. So then I changed my handwriting.
You changed your handwriting?
At the age of 24, I started from hash, slant and full stop and all that. I did everything like a pre-KG kid.
Wow. Okay.
And in 6 months I changed the handwriting to a beautiful handwriting. Again I went to the exam, again I failed. This time I couldn't complete the paper with good handwriting. So next 6 months I did speed writing of a good handwriting.
Wow.
That was end of trouble in my life, I'm telling you. After that, everything is a breakfast. Absolutely no problem. I passed my CA intermediate. I passed in a year's time, I passed my CA final. Started Motilal Oswal. I had no clue what is stock market. And though I was a very voracious reader of fiction.
Of fiction?
Fiction.
Okay.
All kinds of fiction I was used to. And that time, circulation library was there. You pay $5-7 and get a book for 7-8 days.
Yeah.
That's what. So I had a choice to choose any of the books. I used to pick up thick books so that it lasts for at least 10 days. That was the whole.
Okay, you could read for 10 days.
Leon Uris type, some heavy stuff. And in that I was reading a lot of global finance fiction. So there was an author called Paul Erdman.
Okay.
You can still find them. So he used to write book. He was always finance fiction. So he would write $1 billion sure thing. Then he would say silver bear, 0 coupon bond, some crazy stuff. And that that created, image of you can be a billionaire type. See, what you consider trillion, like Musk, in 81,
It was billion. Yeah.
billion was like trillion of today.
Right.
That was a kind of image. And for me, US was a concept, like it existed somewhere in the map, that kind of thing. But I had thought process of making a billion or some billionaire type, And so Money Changer, all those books I read. But then when you actually pass CA, from where do you start? How do you make money? And making money without money. I couldn't have asked for money from my parents after becoming CA. There was no hope. I used to get $300 for this thing, hostel and all. So then I said, but stock market is one place where you can make money without money.
Okay.
Okay, that we didn't have money. So me and Motilalji, we started. We had met in the hostel. So he was looking for a broker. I was looking for a partner.
Okay.
I was looking for a partner who could give me office.
Uh-huh.
Then I could muster some clients.
So, sir, at that time, were you already into stocks?
Yeah, I was managing small 4-5 lakh rupees for my brother, right from 1980. So
Right from 1980. That is before
So-
college or
no, it was during my CA.
during your
time,
CA? Okay.
time. So I thought I know everything about the stock market. There is no smarter guy than me. That's how I used to think.
Good.
The reality was
Confidence is-
different, but
confidence is important.
Confidence is important.
Yeah.
I was supremely confident,
Huh.
and the market used to love me. Everybody used to, because somehow they used to like me because the way I used to talk and all. That time research was like not as common.
Absolutely.
There was no CNBC. There was no internet. I used to. I mean, you'll be amazed. I don't know what got into my head. When I worked for a year and a half as a research equity analyst. When I went to the job, I went with 250 balance sheet of my own.
Wow.
I contributed to the company 250 balance sheet. They didn't have even more than 50 balance sheet.
Yeah, at that time it was.
That time it was
yeah,
very
yeah,
tough.
yeah. And how
So-
did you get these 250
Yeah,
balance
so
sheets?
my weekend hobby was
Huh.
to collect balance sheets. Okay. So if you are, if I
So
meet
there were no girls in your life. It's all balance sheets.
you said it. So, so basically, we didn't have. We didn't have money in pocket. We had a lot of opportunity to go around and all. But I was always worried, what the hell will I do? At that time, already by the time I became CA, a lot of proposals started coming.
Okay.
Because being chartered accountant,
Yes.
Marwari guy, so there were a lot of guys, a lot of would-be father-in-laws, they were looking at me. But I was so shit scared of myself. I had no place to stay, no money, and ambition was running high. I had a lot of jobs. Lakh, 2 lakh rupees ka, I was getting jobs. But I just didn't want to settle for that. Khopri mein baitha tha, billionaire banne ka.
Good. Huh.
And I didn't have money. So from where to start? So then I picked up Moti and I said, boss, let's start. Something will happen.
So how did you meet Motilal ji?
So Moti, I had a bike. I had a Hero motor bike, this thing, Super. And I used to come from Lokhandwala to Andheri station and from there to Churchgate.
Okay.
So this guy is standing on the road and looking for a bike, so this is a lift, because the transport from Lokhandwala to Andheri station was very pathetic. So one day I saw him, I said, this boy I have seen somewhere. I gave him lift, dropped him and went. He went his way, I went my way.
Okay.
Next day again I see him there. So again I...
Free lift again.
Free lift again. Third day he comes to my house only.
Oh wow.
बोलता यार तू बहुत लेट करता है. I would rather start from your home only. I said, great. Then he started coming my home. I stay alone. So he would come and read the newspaper and everything. He is always very fast guy. Moti is very different from me.
Yeah.
Just the opposite. He is very fast. He would come, read the newspaper. मैं बोला मेरे 1 घंटा लगा newspaper पढ़ने, तू 10 मिनट में paper खत्म कर दिया. Like he would complete all the papers. And then he will keep pushing me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I said,
What
"Chalo."
was he doing at that time?
He was actually doing practice. He was chartered accountant, and I think one of the companies he was doing tax returns and classical tech. This thing
As in employment,
No,
or
no,
he was?
no. Yeah, must be employment or some kind of thing. I don't know what he was doing. He was definitely sitting in one of the chartered accountant's office, and he was taking care of his brother who was in Ahmedabad. His share buying selling he was doing in Mumbai.
Okay.
He was kind of an agent for his brother.
Brother. Okay.
He was helping him.
So that's one common thing between you. You were investing for your brother, and he
Not-
was selling.
Yeah, I was that was a very small thing, 5 lakhs rupees. So there's not much. But he was actually doing business for his brother because his brother was doing arbitrage. He was buying in Ahmedabad
yeah,
stock exchange
okay.
and selling it here.
Yeah, yeah.
10, 15, 20 lakhs every day. He was doing that.
Okay. There used to be big differences then
Big
because
difference,
of the
5%, 10%
Yeah, yeah,
difference.
I
And
remember
I used
that.
to help him in telling him what to buy because I was good in research.
Okay.
So I used to tell him that. So that's how we started talking.
Okay.
you've been to Mumbai, the local
Yeah.
train. So in the local train
Once,
from
and-
Andheri to Churchgate, it takes about 45 minutes. So in that 45 minutes, you can do a lot of talking.
Yeah.
You know,
And
so
were
that
they
time the
still-
phones were not there. Phones were not there.
Huh.
Either you're reading or you're talking. So I would always be. I'm a guy with a book. Always you'll find me with a book.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I may forget my suit or whatever, but I'll never forget to have a book with me, even today.
That's what makes you so knowledgeable. And
Not
deep.
knowledgeable, but that helps me. I mean, so that we started talking, and then we became. We said, let's come together, and in fact, I was already looking for a partner. So he became partner. We both started, and he said, I will do the Sauda.
Okay.
Because it was his brother's trades. First of the.
Huh.
So he had to go into it. I never did. I have never done one share buy sell in whole life.
Oh, wow.
Everything is done by him.
You've never gone to the floor.
I've been to the floor,
Huh.
but I've never done transactions.
Never transacted. Okay.
So he did the transactions, and I was taking care of the orders and talking to the people.
Okay. Okay.
Customers, they love to talk to me,
Huh.
and we used to kind of compliment each other. And that's how, from zero base, 2 bosses, 1 peon, 10th February 1987, we started Motilal Oswal. Zero capital.
Wow,
Super zero capital. Okay. And then in first 3 years, till 1990, we earned 15 lakhs rupees.
That was
Post-tax.
that was in broking. What about
Broking.
investing?
अरे कुछ था ही नहीं,
कुछ
क्या
था ही
invest हो गया अब?
Okay.
But you know what was, so whatever broking वलन में जो पैसे आते थे, whatever in T plus, it was T plus 15.
Yeah, I remember.
So
Yeah.
in T plus
Fortnightly,
15,
huh.
say a lakh rupees brokerage I make, I will buy stock against that 1 lakh only.
Okay.
I never got brokerage as money. I always got stocks against that.
Okay.
That's how we were investing, broking. That's how we were doing it. In 1990, we decided we want to become member of Bombay Stock Exchange. So that was worth 25 lakhs rupees. Rajiv Gandhi was short at that point of time.
Okay.
So market was in very bad shape. We bought that membership. And
You bought it from a existing member.
yeah.
Okay.
So we borrowed 10 lakhs from one guy in Chennai,
Okay.
Mr. Chandak, and that's how we kind of started.
Okay.
The day on which our office was 73 square foot. Okay. Total acreage of that office was 73 square
Wow.
foot. We started the membership, and everything was part-time. Like accountant was part-time, computer operator was part-time, everything was borrowed because we didn't have money. Then what happened was Harsha Mehta bull run happened. Some people must be knowing that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that was the craziest bull run ever any market can ever have.
Yeah.
So in 19 months, market went up from 600 to 4200, 7x.
Wow.
You can see the chart. That time we made, out of nothing, we made 30 crores.
Did you hear that?
Yes. So we made 30 crores.
Out of nothing, 30 crores.
30 crores.
In-
It was
In less than 2 years.
19 months, I'm telling you.
19
flat.
months. Wow.
And when we made that 30
So what is the secret of that? वो पहले बता
No, वो
दीजिए.
तो बाजार में any गधा घोड़ा को, everybody will make money.
Okay.
Bull run means what? Everybody has party. That's the bull run.
Yes.
Right now there is no bull run.
Huh.
That's why very few have party. Everybody else is suffering,
Yeah.
So bull market means everybody makes money.
Hmm.
So that's what we made. I mean, we thought we are smart guys.
So was this pure investments or was it trading also? ये जो आपने 30 crores you made, was that from your investments or there was a bit of trading also there?
No, I never speculated in life.
Yeah.
There was a Fatka that A
Yeah.
group stocks were there.
Huh.
We could do Badla.
Yeah.
We never borrowed never bought anything on margin.
Okay.
But my holding period used to be short. You buy today something, by the time it is next Valan, it will be up by 50-60%.
Wow. Okay.
So in a month's time, 2 months' time, you'll sell
Okay.
at double, triple the price. We'll
Right.
just keep moving from one stock to other.
Right.
But never buy more than 100 rupees. If I have a crore rupees capital, I'll buy only worth crore.
Okay. No borrowed funds.
No borrowing. Never.
Right,
I never
right.
lever
No
up
leverage.
ever in
Okay.
life.
Okay. That's a learning for
Yeah.
all of
Never
us. here.
in stock market. Never lever up. It will give you pain. Finally, it will give pain. I can tell you this. So I was very clear, and I used to have good sleep, but then market collapsed. It became from 30 to 10.
That is a Harshad Mehta crash.
Yeah, Harsha Mehta crash. 67% market went down. So we became 10. 2-4 दिन खराब लगा, then it's fine. Then we said, at least we have 10 crores now. Now nobody can throw us out from the market.
Yeah, and at that time, 10 crores is a
10 crores
large
is a lot of
amount.
money,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that became capital of the Motilal Oswal.
Okay.
And then we started building. By then, software boom started in 95. We became 100 crores by 1/1/2001. We were worth 100 crores.
So you're 0 to 30, 30 to 10,
10 to
and then
100,
10 to 100.
100. Again, market collapsed.
That was after the
Y2K,
stock market.
after Y2K.
Yeah, Y2K, yeah.
So but we had little tough time for a few months. Then market started again rising on the rise of China. You know that
Yeah.
global rise of China, commodity boom and all. With that 30 crore became 550 crores.
Wow.
And I've all gone through this. Huh?
This was what period?
This
From
is about 4 years.
4 years.
4 years, and my company became listed company. So this is my portfolio, and the company, the operating broking company, that went public, and we got listed at 4,000 crores.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Four-
That
4.5
was which year, sir?
This 2008,
2008. So you got listed in 2008.
8, yeah,
Okay.
September 2008 we got
Okay,
listed,
okay.
just before the crash. So we got listed, and this portfolio became 550 crores, which then again there was a crash. After our listing, it crashed. So for a few days we were billionaire in 2008 itself. I used to laugh at them.
Wow.
These guys have gone crazy. I mean, the price was artificial at that time. So market crashed again, and we became like this 550 crores became 250.
Okay.
That 250 is now 4,500. In between, again, at COVID, it was 1,800. The moment COVID hit, it came to 1,100. Now 1,100 is 4,500. So this is only portfolio. The stock, the company became, now it is 60,000.
60,000 crores.
So this, what I've seen in last 45 years, I bought first stock in 1980 for my brother.
Okay. Which was that stock, sir?
That was Cementation Group. You know, Cementation, right now
IT,
it is
IT,
ITT Cementation.
yeah.
It used to be a British company at that time. The auditor of that company used to stay he was my roommate.
Okay.
So he used to tell me, Raamdeo, we stay in 5-star hotel, we do this, we do that. मतलब ऐसा कौन सा company तुमको 5-star में रखता है?
Acha, that was the logic.
हाँ, so मैं बोला balance sheet दिखा करके, you know. So then he showed me the balance sheet. I said, boss, this is dirt cheap, let's buy. I bought it $15 in a year's time. It became 50.
Wow, that was in
1980.
1980. Okay.
So that's how the initial. I mean, this is a journey of.
So you picked up the stock because one of the employees told you.
No, not employee.
He's
He's an auditor.
Okay, they stay in 5-star hotels, and that got you interested in.
कि भाई इतना
as
अच्छा
a-
company का. How
good,
can it be a company be so good?
That's again a learning. कि मतलब opportunities can come from anywhere.
Yeah,
You just need to keep looking around, right?
Because we were also doing audit. We used to struggle to get our lunch free. You know, this guy is staying in 5-star hotel. He was given airfare to go for audit and all. Stay in 5-star hotel. I said, boss, this is crazy. This company must be making money.
Yeah.
So, करता क्या है भाई? So he used to do pile foundation. In fact, I went to see New Oberoi in Mumbai. They were doing the pile foundation. So pile foundation was a very specialized job that time. There were very few companies who could do pile foundation of a very large structure. Say this hotel is coming up, all the pile foundation along the sea, will be done by those kind of companies who are, and it will be very specialized job. They will kind of charge 25-30% margin, and they only do pile foundation.
Okay.
So that was a very specialized company, Cementation Group from US. And so the stock was very cheap. Nobody was knowing about it. Very small company. And stock did very well. So like that, there are a lot of stock stories which along last, I mean like making 100 times, 200 times.
Wow.
But most of them were kind of not so much by design, more by luck, you can say. Luck, or you can say you were there at the right spot. Like, if you see the Harsha Mehta bull run, it didn't happen because of me. I mean, if it had not happened, we would have been just going around somewhere. I mean, if we had not got that 10-20 crores, I don't know what would have happened.
I think that's modesty, isn't it?
No, you need capital at some point of
You
time.
need capital, but him saying that it was all by luck and not design, I think that's just humility and modesty.
Why I'm saying is that, no, the bull runs are gift of God
Yeah.
to everybody, and bigger bull runs are ahead. So right now what is happening in AI worldwide, it is not designed by anybody. The guys were not, the Samsung employees were not knowing 1 year back Samsung will be 10 times up.
Right.
You know, or Hynix employees or TSMC, today result has come. Nobody knows. See that in businesses what happens is the tailwind which comes. So there are two things. One is your execution, second is the tailwind. Tailwind is your gift of God. If you are in the business and you are there in business for 50 years and there is no tailwind, you can do nothing about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Tailwinds could also be things like government policy and such things, isn't it?
Lot of things can come together. Suddenly, say you are in cement business and government decontrols cement.
Yeah.
You mint money.
Exactly.
Like Gujarat Ambuja is built on that decontrol only. In 87 they didn't have money to put up the plant, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Gujarat Ambuja.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I used to sit there and I used to go, but it's a brilliant company, young company by Mr. Saxena started it, and they did small right issue to complete the plant. It was itna lukha the log.
Achha.
And then decontrol came, and in 1.5 years the whole plant got repaid.
Okay.
Because the cement price from 50-60 bucks is to 200 bucks, and you could sell it at full market price. So the tailwind comes from, I mean, as you said,
can come from anywhere.
It can come from anywhere. I mean, AI happened, memory chips went short, Hynix
Became
is
a
minting
$1 trillion
money.
company. Yeah.
$1 trillion company.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
So what's been your most interesting investment? I've heard a story about Vaishya Bank. So could you please tell that for our audience? It's a very interesting story, I thought.
Yeah. So that was the first 100 bagger for me.
Yeah.
So this was I think 91 or so. So when this boom was starting, so there were 3 IIM Ahmedabad guys. They were running leasing company out of Chennai. And somehow they became friends, very good friends. Whenever they used to come to Mumbai, they would, because I was not doing any work, I was doing only talking. So I would spend time with them, and they would come and talk about the companies, what is happening and all. And then they called up, they used to call me Agru, buy Vaishya Bank. Buy for me some 25,000-30,000 shares, and you also buy.
Okay.
I said, okay, boss, मेरे पास तो पैसे नहीं है, but I'll buy. So I bought 2,500 shares at 21 bucks.
Okay, 2,500 shares.
2,500 shares, 21, 22 bucks. I think it was not listed in Mumbai, it was listed in Bangalore. But some brokers, they used to buy it for us. We bought that. And it was going on, and very quickly the stock became like 60, 70, 100. My friend, they sold out everything because they had some inside information. They sold. I didn't have any information. My information was only this guy had bought. And we got busy in our own this thing, and it was going up. I said, don't touch it.
So did they tell you when they sold or?
No, I only sold.
Okay.
Whatever they had bought, I only sold.
You sold, okay.
So I know.
And you didn't sell yours?
I didn't sell mine.
The reason?
I don't remember, but I didn't sell.
Okay.
The stock went to 2,500.
2,500?
Yes.
From 21?
21.
Okay.
Okay. Then he said, we want to sell. Because it started falling. From 2,500 came to 1,800, 1,700 now. I said, before it goes to 25 again, let me sell. So I sold it. I sold it in Bangalore, and we sent it back. We sent the certificate to Bangalore for settlement.
Yeah, it was physical certificates.
It got lost. Because somewhere courier is lost. Now, Bangalore market is spot market. So if you don't deliver, then you get auction.
Get auctioned, yeah.
I paid $100 more for auction to be reversed. That sale to be reversed. So now my cost became 125, and the stock went for what called duplicate certificate.
Yeah.
But in 6 months I got my duplicate certificate. By the time I got the certificate again, stock was again 2,500 or something like that.
Okay.
By that time, in between it had come to 600.
It had come down to 600.
600.
Okay.
So from there again it went to 2,000, 2,500. I finally sold it 2,500.
Okay.
Full thing. So, you make this kind of money in the market. Like you start well, and then somewhere your luck favors. So don't bother too much about doing any badmashi in the market. यदि ऊपर वाले का मर्जी होगा आपको दे के जाएगा पूरा. You make money like I'm telling you, there's so much of money out there if your process is right. You have to have, process and patience, both are required. people get very quickly frustrated. रामदेव ने बोला था ये खरीद लिया, अभी खरीद लिया, नहीं चल रहा है. So they will try to get out very quickly. But that's where patience is required. In the market, one of the things is that you know what is going to happen. You don't know when it is going to happen.
Would you know what is going to happen?
Yeah, most of the places I know.
Okay.
When I see what is research.
That's your study, research.
That's the research. I mean, many times it happens, multiple times more than what you think.
Yeah.
Like I'll tell you, Eicher Motor in 2000, I think 2010 or 11. So the Eicher Motor, they aligned with Volvo.
Okay.
Volvo Eicher right now. Okay, so their new trucks were selling, and also we went to Indore, Pithampur. They had a global analyst conference. All over the world analysts came to Pithampur.
Okay.
Okay, so I also went.
That is the company
analyst
meeting.
Because
Okay.
they wanted to make it very high profile and all.
Okay.
So one Eicher dealer told me, Sardarji, that Raamdeo, this company will beat a lot of telco and Eicher as and when that some new technology is going to come in next 2-3 years.
Okay.
I said, very good, let me just go and check. And we were thoroughly impressed. They were ready with the new technology. And telco and Ashok Leyland, they were not ready.
They were not ready in the sense they were not ready to adapt to the new technology.
What is that? There was some change which came in. Level 4.
That Bharat 4 kind
Bharat
of thing?
4 style, okay. Yeah. Bharat level 4 or 5 was to come. That needed a special fuel and kind of thing. So we saw and we loved that. And then I came to airport. They dumped us on the airport 2 hours before the flight.
Okay.
So there were 10-15 young analysts.
Okay.
So I called all of them. I offered a cup of coffee. And my idea was to take one idea from all of them. Okay, those guys, they were looking for my ideas to them.
Obviously, that's
Obviously,
more obvious.
Yeah, so that later on I figured out. So I said, एक idea बताओ, बोलते सर आप बताओ. तो मैं बोला कि मेरे को तो आयशर ही बहुत अच्छा लगता है करके.
Okay.
Okay, so आयशर बहुत अच्छा लगता है. So the price was about 700 or something.
So they were also part of the analyst meeting?
Yeah, they were also
there.
Okay. Full Bombay had come. And then next day morning, I thought everything is done, and we came and slept. And next day morning, I went to the office and I said, buy 10,000-20,000 shares at given price. Stock opens.
You mean 20 lakh shares or 20,000 shares?
20,000 shares.
At your level?
20,000 shares.
Okay.
So, no, that time the capital was not that big. So, 20,000 shares or 25,000 shares, the stock opens 10% higher. ये क्या हो गया? मालूम पड़ा जितने लोगों ने बताया सब खरीदने का आ गए.
आपके टिप के ऊपर.
अब हमारे टिप के ऊपर. So, but still I bought 20-25,000 shares, and the stock. Then what happened was that the truck market didn't do well.
Okay.
Trucks were fine, Volvo trucks were fine, Eicher trucks were fine, but he couldn't sell.
Okay.
Ashok Leyland and their monopoly was so big that they couldn't sell. But what worked? They had by that time bought Royal Enfield, that Fatfadia company. That started selling like hotcakes.
Absolutely.
So we made again from 800 to 80,000.
Wow.
So we knew that they own Royal Enfield.
Oh, that's a very interesting case. So you bought it because the technology in trucks was changing.
Truck तो बिका ही नहीं.
बिका ही नहीं.
अभी भी कुछ नहीं कमाते.
And the motorcycle thing took off and कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच गया.
Suddenly there was shortage of that Royal Enfield.
Yeah. That became a lifestyle kind of bike. Yeah.
In every movie they only
yeah.
ride bikes of Royal Enfield. So clearly that became very big winner. Then it went to I think 80,000 or something. Then I became so overconfident. I didn't sell.
Okay.
The stock fell to 40,000.
Okay.
Because by that time I had read a book. See, I'm a bookies guy. I get ideas from the book. So there is a book called 100X.
Okay.
By Phil Phelps, 100X.
Okay.
Wonderful book. That book gave me idea. Whenever you get very big idea, don't listen to anybody. Just stay on. So I stood.
Okay.
The 80 became 40. Then I sold.
Then you sold. Okay. And अभी कैसा है?
अभी तो है ही नहीं मेरे पास.
नहीं
No,
वो stock,
no,
how's the
now
stock doing
is
now?
done back. Again, it
Done
has gone
well.
back.
Gone
Now
back.
it has become now, I think 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh crores or something. They've done very well.
They've done well, yeah. So, sir, some of your best picks that I understand. Bharti Airtel, I think he was one of the first to pick. BKT, which is Balakrishna Tyres, again, one of the companies you identified. Hero Honda, he got in very early. Infosys, you got into very early.
सब में एक कहानी है. मतलब like everything is story. When you look back.
तो वो story सुनाइए ना sir. That's what we want.
मतलब like पूरा सामने निकल जाएगा already. Like I think Bharti was very interesting.
हाँ.
So Bharti in 2003. In 2003, 23rd Jan 2003.
आपकी dates की memory बहुत अच्छी है.
हाँ नहीं क्योंकि बहुत. So what happened was. Actually, I went in 97, 98, I went to US first time.
Okay.
And there I went and met, I went to meet a friend of mine in US office. He was working there, Smith Newcourt. And we were waiting in the reception and one tall American guy comes and he takes out a phone, flips out. And that time antenna used to be needed. He takes out a phone and calls and some girl comes and, he meets and goes.
So what was interesting, the phone or the girl?
Phone, no, not the girl. That phone was interesting.
Okay.
So, no, the girl.
That's typical Raamdeo. We would find the girl more interesting.
Yeah. So I said, boss, ये किया क्या इसने करके? That time it was very funny. So he said, this is a mobile phone, cell phone. So I had meeting and all and left. That time I read a book on network, the network businesses.
Okay.
By Michael Mauboussin. So I was looking for that opportunity and then came the Bharti Airtel in 2003 after 4 years. And that time when the stock got listed, it listed at 45 and very quickly it went down to $19.
That time mobiles were already popular in India.
It was popular but it was making losses.
But there was no listed companies.
No listed company.
And making losses.
And making losses. So we said, boss, tu paisa kamata hai, koi matlab nahi tere ho. Matlab, you guys don't know how the stock market works. I used to tell the management and all. Then on 23rd January 2003, Sunil Bharti Mittal came in analyst call and said, we have broken even.
Okay.
I did my Excel sheet that time that in next 5 years, this company is going to make 28,000 crores.
28,000 crores
in next 5 years.
Breaking even. In 5 years.
5 years. That was my calculation.
Based on the number of customers and...
Based on my understanding of everything. I did this thing. And actually they made 30,000 crores. The stock was available for 5,000 crores.
Wow.
200 करोड़ 2,000 करोड़ इक्विटी था 20 का भाव था 4,000 crores. Okay. At $23, I bought 1,25,000 shares. The whole community came to me to say, Raamdeo, this is not your type of share. You must not spoil your portfolio. And they made me sell one by one. I started selling 25,000.
They made you sell the share.
Like they were advising as a well-wisher.
They were not convinced about Bharti.
They were not convinced. They were dead against. Best of the guys. I don't want to name them. Best of the guys. So they made me sell. By the time it was 30, I sold my 1 lakh share. I said, boss, this all happened in 10 days, 10, 15 days.
Oh, okay.
I said, boss, now this 25,000 is my profit. I'm going to stay back.
Okay.
Stock went to, say, 34, which is a lot of money. Because I buy stock only to double. Double in 3 years. That's my kind of benchmark.
Double in 3 years.
Double in 3 years.
About 25% return.
Yeah, that's what my benchmark is. In 10, 15, 20 days, it became 34. I said, none of these jokers understand anything. Let me buy. I bought 10x. I bought 11 lakh shares.
Wow.
Okay, at 34. Stock rocketed to 90.
Okay.
My analyst left and joined Arcom. Because they thought that there is some secret recipe here. These buggers, they know. Nobody else knows. So they picked up my analyst only. Who is a very celebrated guy. I don't want to name him. This guy goes there and he calls me up as a well-wisher. Raamdeo ji, they will crush Bharti. Mukesh bhai will crush Bharti. That is the kind of determination they have. Because they have different technologies. They have CDMA and these guys were in GSM.
Yeah.
तो मैं डर गया भाई क्या पता मुकेश भाई सब मिला के. So I sold half at $90.
Okay.
The stock went to 140. I said, this joker also doesn't understand. I again went 10x.
That's lovely. Great.
Okay, 10x, 5x, I don't know. Stock shot up to 1180.
1180.
1180, 1180.
Wow. तो तब तक आपकी होल्डिंग कितनी हो गई थी?
पूरा, that was the biggest stock in my
10-15
portfolio.
लाख शेयर.
हाँ, 12-15 लाख
ज़्यादा ही
शेयर
होंगे,
था.
हाँ.
हाँ, it was like 35-40% of my portfolio.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you allow a share to come to 30-40% of your
हाँ, हाँ,
portfolio?
उसको कोई टेंशन नहीं.
कोई टेंशन नहीं है.
खरीदते टाइम तो हम उतना नहीं खरीदते थे ना.
Okay.
खरीदते टाइम तो हम 2.5% से ऊपर नहीं खरीदते कभी.
अच्छा.
हाँ.
That's again a learning. When you structure your portfolio, they don't buy for more than 2.5% of the capital of the portfolio value. That's a good this one. Yeah. Okay. Go on.
So that sizing I used to do 2.5% only.
Okay.
So then stock went to 1180. Motilal ji never interferes with me. He comes to my cabin after lunch. He said, Raamdev, बहुत हो गया, अभी थोड़ा बेच दे. मतलब तो कहानी चालू हुई है मोगा. I was so
confident. हाँ.
Then happened 2G scam. Stock crashed. Okay. So then I sold at half the price at 625.
Okay.
Still I made 25x.
That's great. That's
So
great.
then they had a 14-15 years of lost decade, full lost decade. From 2007-8 till 2017-18, stock didn't do anything.
So what you're saying is, पहले they were losing money and then they broke even.
Yeah.
उस टाइम अपने शेयर खरीदे.
Yeah.
And then they made big money, 28,000 crores.
Yeah,
This
they
one.
made tons of
And then after that, for a decade, they lost money.
Not they lost, they scrapped through.
Oh,
बहुत
okay.
तकलीफ हुआ. सब 2G scam,
Okay.
then Jio आया, Jio धुलाई किया, सब तरफ से प्रॉब्लम हुआ इनको.
Okay, okay.
They had a liability of about 1 lakh crore and things like that. All those kind of things, all kind of whatever could go wrong has gone wrong in that sector. Say 1900 or 1900, I think. So it is effectively 4,000 now.
4,000 now.
But this has happened in last 5-6 years.
Okay. Sir, आपने एक you made a investing theory called QGLT, isn't it? Which is basically Q for quality, G for growth, L for longevity, and P for price. So these are all the parameters. A typical investor would look at either the PE or the price. Typical. So when you select a stock, what is your parameter? What are the key things that you look at?
See, first thing is there a story? कहानी क्या है?
Okay.
So कहानी you pick up from the books.
Okay.
You know, so when I'm reading a book, say like network businesses. So how does the network business work? 96 I'm talking about. So when they talked about network business, means what happens is once you come in the network, the network feeds itself. You know, in telephone, when you have, say there are 1 billion customers potentially, but who wins? The guy who has the first 500 million customers. Because when you call up within that 500 million, you don't pay any charges to the government. So the profitability of those calls are very high.
Okay.
You know, so that's how then you start locking in. And then if you are a good network, then why should you go to second network? Then everything becomes within, you know. You keep winning. So winner takes it all. See, the problem of current capitalism is what? Winner takes it all.
Yes.
But that theory was not there till 95-96. So network businesses, they create winner takes it all. Say like NVIDIA chips. Today, he's the only winner. A $5 trillion company.
Yeah.
Microsoft. I mean, if you open the computer, it's only Microsoft.
Microsoft.
So winner takes it all. It is all part of network businesses. So this was the theory at that point of time. So when you come across a business fitting the theory, then it starts QGLP, which is not part of QGLP. But so quality of business, outstanding quality. See, very few stocks make money. Kya rakhna? It's not that every company makes money. Very few companies make money. They're fully priced. In fact, 99% companies are useless.
Are useless?
Useless.
Okay.
They don't make money.
Okay.
Useless means they're great companies.
They just about survive or
They're
whatever.
great companies, but they don't make money.
Got it.
Making money means what? At least 25% return every year.
25% return every year. Are there too many companies like that?
There are very few. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I thought average would be what? 15%
15%,
CAGR?
15%. But 15% is also great. Very few companies make even
Very few
15%.
companies even make 15. So 25 will be very rare.
Very rare. So you have to find outstanding business, which comes from the books, and outstanding management. ये दोनों की जब शादी होती है, and you buy at reasonable price, you make tons of money. It's that simple.
So you spoke about Nvidia. Now Nvidia ka market cap is about $5 trillion. And India ki all the companies put together are $5 trillion. All the companies put together. US has 10 companies. The 10th company is worth $1 trillion. Okay, and Nvidia, and they're all 5 trillion plus. So India's most valuable company, Reliance, is less than $200 billion. Despite having the best brains in IT, despite having the best brains in finance, why is it that India is not able to have a $1 trillion company where even a Taiwan or they have?
Yeah.
What is preventing India from having a $1 trillion company?
Yeah, so one is that domestic economy is small. We are $5 trillion economy. America is 30
But we're still
trillion.
the fourth largest, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. I mean, game in 5 trillion will be 5 trillion only. But for that matter, Korea and Taiwan are also like...
They are around that, but they have
about 5 trillion, but
semiconductor.
they have those kind of companies.
Yeah.
So they're innovation-led companies. We don't have innovation-based kind of approach to the entire corporate culture. Because we are very poor, in the sense that $3,000 per capita. So if you do a little bit, anything better, you make money. So why do you go for research and all are very fancy stuff? I mean, it's not a poor man's job.
Yeah.
You don't expect Nepali to do research or Bangladeshi to do research. If you see from India's point of view. So from the world's point of view, we are like Bangladesh.
That's not high praise.
No, but that's how it is. So we don't have innovation, serious innovation, R&D spend into any sector for that.
But why is it so? I mean, we have world-class companies, but no research.
Don't
Why?
ask this. This is how it is. You have to take it. See, who am I to say why it is? What I'm saying is this.
You are Raamdeo Agrawal.
No,
You can tell promoters to.
What I'm saying is this is how it is. What I was see, you have to take a situation as given. We are poor country. I wish we run Google, we run Microsoft. Why we are not rich? We are not rich, yeah, period. Why it is not rich? अभी क्या बताऊँ मैं आपको? मतलब 200 साल आप चालू किए हो 47 में with your basket case. Till 85, 95% of the population was below poverty line.
Yes.
$1 per day.
Yeah.
In 85, when I started my career, you can imagine, I didn't know we are as poor. I used to think we are well off. I didn't know the world statistics. So we are very poor. And we are very poor in relation to all these developed countries. Per capita, we are seriously poor. So this is how it is. I mean, ours is a much more, secular story, where it is much more consumption-based. And a little bit of IT exports has given push, which is also kind of consumption for them. Whenever the capex happens in US and Europe and all, we are the guys who do it for them. But it's much more consumption-led kind of story in India.
So when do you think India will actually have $1 trillion company? And
we'll have.
Which can be that company?
No, which can be, I don't know. But by 2050, you'll have $1 trillion company.
2050?
Yeah.
That's a long time, 25 years.
Typically 6% of your market cap is 5 to 6% of the market cap is the largest company. So today my market cap is 5 trillion. And that gives me...
about 30, but we are at 20 now. Okay.
Yeah, so 200 billion is my largest company. That remains always the case. Okay. So for me to have $1 trillion, I have to have $20 trillion market. So I have to be from 5, we have to go to 20 trillion, which will happen in, say, 9 plus 9 plus 9. So I think 2045, 2050, you will have a $20 trillion market. And in that, you will have more than $1 trillion, hopefully, a company.
And what sector do you think could be the next $1 trillion company for India?
It will be based on internet. Some company which will be exploiting power of internet.
Okay.
And it could be local as well as global.
Okay.
But it will be a company, I think it could be a very consumer company.
It could be a consumer company also.
It could be a consumer because it's a very large consumption market. 1.5 billion people piling onto the same damn Maggi noodle and also it could be anything. Because it's very unusual. Because 1.5 billion people, one single market, one single brand, one single services. So it could be. Today if you say all the top 10 companies are technology companies worldwide.
Yes.
So I can very simply say it will be a technology company. But that's not the way we are going right now. We will exploit technology for consumption purposes.
Okay.
Say like quick commerce. I think quick commerce could be like bigger than wireless.
Bigger than wireless?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So what happens is that in economy, in 15, 20 years, new category takes a birth. Complete new category, which is not there. Like in 95, 96, there was no software.
Yeah.
We didn't know what is software. The first report I was writing, the computer runs on two things, hardware and software. That was the first sentence. That was the level of knowledge till 95 of ours. ताहिर बादशाह जो अभी CIO है ना उधर इन्वेस्को में, he was my tech analyst, you can say.
Acha. Okay.
He has done computer science and MBA. So he wrote, I made him write that report. Computer runs on software and hardware.
Okay.
I didn't know software is something. Then I thought it's a mechanical stuff. I didn't know there is inside there is some magic out there. So from there, we made maximum money in Infosys, and Infosys I made fantastic amount of money.
So how did you pick up Infosys? I mean, you saw this Y2K thing coming and...
Yeah, I read FT. I read 5 newspapers every day.
Even today?
Today also.
Okay.
That's the routine.
Good.
So when you read newspapers...
5 newspapers every day.
Yes.
How many of us read even 2?
No, but even read 1 also is
1,
good.
2, okay.
Yeah. So I read all the 5 means 2, 3 definitely I complete. In the morning I get all the papers. After I come from walk, nobody is supposed to disturb.
Okay.
My tea, breakfast, whatever.
Not even your wife?
No, even she's not allowed.
That's a lot of guts. Huh?
Yes. But that's how it is. She doesn't come and complain about some driver shower and all in the morning. I've said all in the evening. So I'll go through all the papers and all. So I'll start with Times of India or
Economic Times.
Economic Times, Business Standard, Business Line. Many times I start with Business Line.
Okay.
Because nowadays 3-4 pages of advertisement only. So the paper which doesn't have advertisement, I start with that. So I try to finish all of them. Typically, I finish 3 or 4 of them. Mint I take in the car. When I come to office, my fresh FT is waiting there.
Okay.
I finish with that FT, and that's how the routine is. So FT gives you, see, FT in Wall Street Journal, they are way ahead of time. That's why they are FT.
Oh.
They'll always lock you onto new thought process.
Okay.
Every day. You must.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
will always give you nowadays you can get online also.
Yeah, you get online, yes.
So they will always be ahead in the business development, thought process, and they will be provocative at times. So there I had read about Y2K. There was one article about coming problem of Y2K in 96.
Okay.
So I read that, then I understood, boss, this is an opportunity which is time bound. In stock market, you never get an opportunity which is time bound. You know something, you know what is going to happen, but you don't know when it is going to happen. Here it was dated. Boss, by 2000 you have to sort out this problem. So the opportunity was 4 years. And those jokers didn't have enough people to sort out the software. So they all started coming here.
Yeah.
We used to come from Mumbai to Bangalore to figure out what the hell is happening there. Because everybody was making money, 100% growth and all. So we made friends with Nandan, Mohan, all of these guys, we made friends and all. And we started buying stocks. The stocks went like 20x, 30x. I mean, I again put 2.5% in Infosys. I put 2.5% in Mastech. Both of them became 40% each of my portfolio.
Wow.
So when it became 100, 40 was Mastech, 40 was Infosys. And rest of the portfolio were 20.
Okay.
And again it crashed. So I could sell my Infosys well in time. Mastech, it became 0. 40% became like 2.5 again.
Whoa.
I could recover my capital, but I didn't make single penny. So, I mean, all kinds of tragedy happens.
Everything happens in markets, yeah. So you've been writing this wealth creation, this one, which is one of the most sought after studies in the country for decades now. So I'm sure from when you started and now, there would be a lot of changes.
Yeah.
and there would be a lot of learning. In investing, for example, is there some theory which you thought was the Bible 15 years back and now you've changed your strategy completely? For example, just to give you an example, this buy right, sit tight theory that you propagated, which is very good, which is where the money is made. But in today's fast-moving world, does that hold true for all industries or is it for some industries?
Some ideas. Not, I said there are very few outstanding companies. Keep in mind, very few outstanding companies. India has produced maximum numbers of multi-baggers in the world.
Yeah, I remember some study of yours which said that among the NSE 500 companies, almost 20% companies become 10 baggers in 10 years.
Yeah.
Whereas in US, it's only 7%.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So that's wonderful data.
Yeah, so we are sitting in a country, we are really lucky to be in this country to practice stock market. So we're going to, but you have to have, see, market is a very indisciplined place. सब पागलों की बस्ती हो.
Sab?
पागलों की बस्ती है. Mad fellows are there. It's full of mad fellows.
Okay.
Somebody is, careless. Somebody is indisciplined. Somebody is uneducated. Somebody is just speculating. So he's drunk, they're short-tempered, sick. All kinds of guys are making market.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to be extremely disciplined. That's how you win the game.
Discipline and consistency.
Yeah,
that's
when everybody is drunk, you have to be drinking only Coca-Cola.
That's a message for all of us.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, not drinks.
Yeah. So, it looks like you are drinking wine or something, but you're actually having Coke. So what is important is that Buffett is what? Warren Buffett is what? He's a brilliant guy, beyond doubt. He's passionate like hell. But he's, I think, in my mind, the most disciplined investor Earth has ever seen. Right now, he's sitting on $500 billion of cash, and market is roaring. You imagine how he gets sleep, I don't know. I mean, you can imagine half a trillion cash.
So, by the way, Raamdeo ji is one of the most ardent fans of Buffett and is a shareholder in Berkshire. And
I'm not shareholder.
You are not? You used to have.
Yeah.
That one share today, any idea what the cost will be in Indian rupees? One share of Berkshire. It's about 6 crores, sir? 6 crores? 7 crores for one share. So, Raamdeo ji used to own the share and you used to go to the meetings.
30 times.
30 times?
Yeah, every year I used to go. Till last year I went.
Till last year you went?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I know you're a big follower of him. How has his style of investing influenced yours? I mean, did it change anything or did it strengthen your beliefs?
No, completely changed. Till 94, I used to think I'm the smartest guy in the stock market.
You are?
No, I'm telling you, listen to me. Till 94. Then one of my friends, Sanjay Bhattacharya, a very dear friend.
Yeah, I've read a few, I've seen a few YouTube videos.
So, वो बोलता रामदेव ये annual report पढ़ के देख. तार पे physical था, तभी internet नहीं था. Physical copy he gave me. He said, read this report and tell me, is it any different?
Is it?
Is it any different?
Okay.
Than whatever we think. We used to exchange notes. I read this thing. Like, जो बुद्धत्व की प्राप्ति बोलते हैं ना ऐसा, it shocked me. That, what happened, I don't know. I read the report. I said, boss, we don't know anything about investing. That I realized.
Okay.
Okay. Then I Xeroxed 65 to 95. All the annual letters.
30 years.
30 years. Average 25 pages. 30 into 600-700 pages. Still that spiral bound is lying.
Okay.
I used to wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock, make my own tea, and used to read.
Okay.
That changed me. That changed everything. I had 225 stocks in my portfolio in 95.
Okay.
For whatever, 10 crores. I called my wife. I said, help me make it 15-20 stocks. So every day morning she used to come and she would not know what the hell is Reliance or what the... So she didn't know. I used to take this 15 companies to take cleanup. So she will go and sell.
What do you mean by cleanup? In the sense?
Cleanup is, in the list there is a 225 companies. So we started from bottom.
Okay.
So 15 companies I would tell her to sell to.
Sell the shares. Okay.
But that time it was physical. So actually you have to find the stocks. First they'll confirm these stocks are there. and then sell it and actually deliver in the market, it doesn't come back.
Yeah, yeah.
So that it deleted from the list.
Hmm.
It took a year for me to clean up from 225 to 15 stocks. That very year, the stock, my portfolio doubled.
Oh,
Because
okay.
whenever I used to see my portfolio, A4, you get 50 entries.
Hmm.
So it is 4 pages, 5 pages.
Hmm.
By the time it is 1 page done, I used to feel hungry.
Yeah.
I never used to finish the whole thing.
Huh.
So we were not taking care of the portfolio. Then I said I should not have more than half page.
You should have more than half page.
Half page, 15 companies.
So that's 15, 20 stocks.
15, 20 stocks.
Okay.
So that's why you'll find entire Motilal Oswal system. All the portfolios you'll find 15, 20, 25, 30
That's
stocks.
all. So your stocks, irrespective of the size.
Irrespective of that, we manage 2 lakh crores, but every portfolio will have 15, 20, 30 stocks. That's about it.
You heard that casual comment? We manage 2 lakh crores. Did you hear all that?
But that is mutual fund. I mean, that is not my
but
money. Yeah.
it's still a lot of money to manage.
A lot of management, yeah.
Okay.
So that changed me. And after that, see, one of the things in the stock market is find your guru.
Yeah.
Okay. And find a guru as early as possible.
Hmm.
I wasted 10 years. I mean, if I was in US, probably I would have found him in 84 itself.
Huh.
He had become famous by 83, 84. He had become famous.
Hmm.
We didn't know, but the guys there, they were knowing.
Hmm.
So find a guru and follow him all the way.
Okay.
You know?
Hmm.
Because there are a lot of gurus in the market.
Hmm.
See, if there are a million guys in the market, there are a million ways of making money. There is no right way of making money.
Yeah.
Whatever is your way, you have to, ultimately it will be your unique way of making money.
Hmm.
You know, that's why I kept on doing my studies every year. And in 2014, I said, boss, abhi hamare paas mantra aa gaya hai. That is QGLP. We wrote the paper in 2014.
Okay.
And then we said, this is the way it is to be done. It is nothing but Buffettology only.
Hmm.
So there is a paper, 2007 annual report, Berkshire Hathaway annual report, page 6 and 7.
Okay.
Great, good, gruesome.
Great.
Great, good, gruesome.
Okay.
There is a title thing, 2 pages, the same. You can circulate that. But that is the best 2 pages written by Buffett ever in life.
Okay. The third word is gruesome.
Gruesome. Great, good, gruesome.
So you're talking about a company which goes down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is about, there are 3 types of businesses. There are a lot of businessmen. Listen to this. There are 3 types of businesses. Good business, very good business, and very bad business. Now, out of 100 businesses, hardly 1 or 2, 3% are great businesses. 10, 15% is good. 80% is useless businesses. Business itself is bad. But you must know how to look at good and bad. उसी कारण से जब भी मेरे पास मीटिंग का रिक्वेस्ट आता है सबसे पहले मैं देखता हूँ ग्रेट गुड ग्रूसम किधर डालने का इफ इट इज ग्रूसम आई डोंट टेक मीटिंग ओनली
अच्छा
बिकॉज दैट गाय विल कम एंड वॉश माई ब्रेन आउट he has guts to come here and meet me, na? So he can do a good polished talking and all. So I don't go only in the meeting. So it has to be good or great. Now what is a good or great? Good businesses, if you make about 15-17% return on equity or return on capital employed. So that's because risk free is about 10. So you make 15-17%. That's a good business. That's how the banks make money. HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, they all made about 16-17%. They deploy a lot of capital.
Yeah.
But they keep making 17-18%. What is a great business? Like Nestle, Lever, Hero MotoCorp, Asian Paints. They make money without money.
Yeah.
Okay. So their return on equity is 100%, 150%. So, and then they keep growing also. So there are very few of them. High ROE, high growth.
That's the secret sauce.
That is the secret sauce. So those companies are so they are great and good. The problem in the portfolio is not from these two. Problem in the portfolio is from
The gruesome one.
Now what is a gruesome? You read many times. You don't understand what is gruesome. Buffett has explained. It took 8-10 times of reading. What he says, the business is profitable. So you put 10,000 crores, and you make a profit of 500 crores. Are you profitable or loss making?
Loss making.
क्यों? 500 करोड़ कमा रहे ना भाई?
5% ही हुआ ना
अभी तो
return.
5%, बट 500 करोड़ भाई जनता को नहीं मालूम पड़ता ना.
Yeah.
जनता को लगता है प्रॉफिट कमा रहा हो.
Yeah.
So profit, you make less profit than what is the cost of capital.
Yeah.
That is a gruesome. You are destroying capital. And you want to grow, if you want to grow from 500 crores to 1,000 crores, you have to put another 10,000 crores.
Yeah.
That is what all the PSUs are. Most of the PSUs. So they're all gruesome businesses. So God has also given, God is very fair in, even if you do a lot of badmashi, political, ye wo karke, your bag will be full of gruesome businesses. You know, so you'll need lot, typically you'll see all the manipulated businesses, they use a lot of capital. Means, see, because you can make money two ways. By putting more capital or putting more brains.
Okay, good. More capital or more brains.
Or both combined. Some capital and some brain. That's how you make money, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So great, good, gruesome. You got to be very, if the business is useless, don't even go near that. And 80% of the companies have bad businesses. And all these 80% stocks are lying in retail portfolios.
So, sir, how can we find out what a gruesome company is? I mean, quickly, if you want to find out what is the way
Why
of
you go and
just
see,
the ROE
you
and
go to screener.
ROE and ROC. That's it.
ROE. If in last 10 years he has only 5%, 6%, 8%,
Not
10%, could be 20%, then again -5.
Not worth it.
Don't bother about it.
Okay.
Future is going to be no different than the past.
Okay, that's another learning.
How do you figure out? You interview a guy looking at his rank and ये कर दिया वो कर दिया यहाँ गोल्ड मेडल मिला भाई चला आजा मेरे यहाँ भी काम कर ले. What is the other way? Future nobody knows.
Yeah.
If he has not done well in the past, there is no hope in hell. Very rarely somebody will do well.
Okay.
Unless नालायक बाप का लायक बेटा आ जाए.
So a management change, generational change can make a difference.
But that can surprise you.
Okay.
Nowadays kids are very good.
Yeah.
The next gen, because father has given them money to go to US and all, and then when the
Exposures
son
are
comes,
high.
exposure, training, they are very good.
Have you ever identified a company like that?
Lots of them. Aisha itself is like that.
Aisha is like that. Okay. How many of you invest? Could we just see a raise of hands? Who invest in the stock markets?
No.
That's lovely.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay. To all these people who raise their hands, how can they create a good portfolio? that he's told you. That he's told you, go to screener.com and look for companies that earn a ROE which is greater than 15%. Isn't it, sir?
Greater than
Or maybe
25%. 25%.
25%.
For last 5 years, average is more than 25-30%. So you'll get all the outstanding companies, but they may not be outstanding investment. That's only one part of the game. Outstanding companies. Second part is at reasonable price. So all these outstanding companies are fully priced in the market. More than fully priced. In fact, exorbitantly priced. So how do you find them? So you have to buy ahead of the crowd. When they are on the way to become great companies, you have to pick them.
Sounds very simple. Much more difficult, actually.
Very, very difficult.
So I had this list of 20 questions which I wanted to ask him. But he's such a fantastic storyteller that a lot of these already got covered. And the rest of it, I think, we are running slightly short of time. So I'll open up to the audience for your questions, please.
Yeah, please.
See, in the Indian stock market, I think the multinational companies are very smart, the foreign portfolio investors. They know trouble is coming and they sell and they get out. But all the so-called Indian experts say the market is very bullish, it will go up, you stay invested, long-term story is very nice and all that. And poor investors, I'm not talking about big investors like you, they all invest and they lost money recently, and every time they lose. They make money, but they lose whatever they earned. So why not we follow the foreign investors? They know when
see, they have different problem. They have an opportunity to take their capital to any part of the world, okay, which we don't have an opportunity. I have to find outstanding companies only in India. They can find outstanding companies in Taiwan, Korea, America, anywhere, because it's a very global capital. Why should they come to only India? You know, so that they have that extra opportunity. But they're also driven by their bonus compulsions. They want to make 25% every year. In that process, they oversell India and they go in some other place. Now when they want to come back, let me give you, India was 20-21% of MSCI emerging market till about a year and a half back. That has been brought down to 11%, which is the decadal low. Of that 11, FIs are only at 6 or 7%. In fact, India doesn't matter in their boardroom. So they have completely oversold out of India. Now India remains, if India becomes completely irrelevant, that is also quite possible. They might further sell from 7% to 0. But my sense is India will remain the fastest growing economy in the world, and size of the economy will keep growing at a pace.
Okay, fine, but they will come back.
Yes, they will come back. Yes.
The time to sell. When they are selling, why not follow that? So that you can sell, it will come down, and then again you can buy.
What I'm saying is, you buy here, you sell when you make money. Whether they are selling or not, you are concerned about making money, or you are concerned about they are going out or not? You want to make money, isn't it? Yeah, so you remain invested till you make money. That's somebody asked me, how long is long? Whether because FIs are coming or they're not coming. So long as you make money, that's fine.
Yeah.
See, India is the first thing is the world is becoming very rich. You see everyday headlines which are like it is full of Trump only. So you get scared, what kind of world we have been inherited and all. But the world is becoming rich by the day. World is becoming. So in 1980, total market cap of the world was $3 trillion, which is today $150 trillion. Okay? In next 15-20 years, whatever is your profile, at least for you, 10, 15, 20 years is very relevant. For some of the younger people here, maybe next 50 years relevant. World will become as much at the same pace. About 10 years it doubles. 10, 12 years. The global GDP doubles. Market caps are growing faster. World is growing at 5% dollar nominal, and market cap is going at 7%. At 7%, every 10 years it doubles. So by 2035-36, market cap of the world will go from 150 trillion to 300 trillion. Okay? It will happen. Most likely it will happen. Maybe a year plus or minus. With AI, it looks like it will be 1 year minus only. So we have to be ready for that. 300 trillion means what? Single company will be 15 to 20 trillion dollars. 4 to 5%, 10 to 20 trillion dollars. Single company. Today, Indian economy is 5 trillion. ये सब होने वाला होता था मैं आपको. But as I said, we know what is going to happen. We don't know when it is going to happen. And the beauty and challenge and opportunity is there are a lot of potholes on the way. And it will always be there. Like earlier it was COVID, then demonetization, then whole lot of things happened in the past. And right now we are passing through Gulf crisis, then there is Ukraine crisis, then Hamas crisis, then there are many more. Names will be different, but it will be there. Taiwan, ये बहुत आएगा. मतलब the names you would 6 months back we didn't know Iran will be such a big crisis. Gulf of Hormuz, I didn't know where it is. You know, and it is so important, things like that. Maybe Mr. George was knowing that. So the issue is that, the risk is what? Risk is what you don't know, what you can't see. Taiwan is not risk. The risk is which comes from nowhere. You know, so there will be risks, there will be potholes, but the machine of wealth creation worldwide will continue. And let me tell you, World is growing at 7%. India is growing at 12 to 14%. It is the fastest growing capital market in the world. We will be double. We are $5 trillion. By 2031, will be $10 trillion market. And we'll again come to Kochi. A lot of people will be there. The TiE chapter will be there. It's not, I'm not talking about very long term. It will be $10, $11 trillion economy. Stock market. So what I'm saying is, this is what is going to happen. But how do I know about the obstacle? Who knows? Again, oil price goes to 150 or 200, rupee goes to 110, 120. We don't know. We've passed through all these kind of things.
Mentioned buy and stay invested.
Pardon?
Buy and stay invested is what you were saying.
Yeah.
But then how do you decide when to sell?
When you made money?
And what is that money? What percentage would that be? 100%, 150%?
No, you once you start making money, you realize, it's not that difficult.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Should we choose mutual funds or shares? Is mutual funds a long-term plan as an investment?
Yeah, if you don't have time, if you don't have passion to read balance sheets, follow the stocks, follow the quarterlies, look at all kinds of things, like we are mad fellows. So, you need that much time. The life of fund managers are miserable in the sense that they really work very hard. And then they give you 1 or 2% higher than index. So, if you're not competent, the best is to go and buy one of the mutual funds.
So around 12% is okay, 12 to 15% is okay.
12 to 15% is the index itself.
Okay.
So first thing is to calculate you calculate your portfolio return. That is what nobody does. So they don't know how badly or nicely they are doing. If you're
I use the Motilal rise actually.
No, no, that's okay. But
calculate.
but you are doing it yourself, so you have to check your own portfolio return. Okay, and if you are doing better than index, then you are Maharathi. Then you continue doing that. But if you are not beating the index, then you better buy the index and go for a kitty party.
Or just buy index.
Yeah, index or mutual fund, whichever is doing better. So if you are making 15, index will not do more than 15%. You are making 20% in your portfolio. I make about 18. If you are making 18, 20%, then don't bother about index. Keep doing what you are doing.
At what stage should we sell? Like, should we wait for 5 years, 10 years? Like, you said to sell when you make money, so.
But you got to see the guy who is setting up colony in Mars. That's the promise he's given. He didn't say that I'm going to make money. He said, I'm going to set colonies in Mars. And that's what you bought. But the stock market is not about Mars. Stock market is about earnings, earnings, earnings. He never promised earnings. He's a very smart guy. And now what is happening? Quarterly results are going to come 10 days henceforth. There will be $5 billion, $10 billion loss. All the short sellers are hammering. So the problem is you don't know what you are buying. And that requires a lot of effort.
Okay, thank you.
The best is that you go to give it to the professional. If you don't know driving, better have a driver.
Good evening, sir. What do you think of the run-up in AI stocks? How do you think that will play out?
AI is beyond my syllabus. I've read 1 or 2 books, but I use a lot of grok. Full day I use my grok for my help and things like that, or chat. But I still can't figure out where is the business case for AI. All the scary statements I keep seeing. And it's a wonderful technology. You can see as a consumer. But at enterprise level, how exactly it will translate and will it, Nandan is the most credible guy in my mind. He comes and says on Infosys Day that is going to actually expand the opportunity for Infosys and TCS and everybody. But market doesn't listen to him. They keep hammering them. So who's right? Market is right or Nandan is right? So, I knew, in fact, I met somebody from Microsoft 2 years back. The moment ChatGPT came, I met him. This guy told me, Raamdeo, headcount driven model is over. They don't need more people. Whether current number of people will be useful or not, that is a different issue. But if you have 5 lakh people in TCS, they don't need another 5 lakhs. So the model is broken. Okay, so this is a headwinded business. Never go anywhere close to headwinded business because You don't know how headwinded it will be. So that's how I stayed away. If you see my interviews, I said, boss, this is headwinded. I don't know where it is headed. But stay away from this segment. But AI is tailwinded only in stock market. We don't know how they're going to make money. Except for NVIDIA, I don't see anybody making money. So, it's not. And Buffett's biggest thing is, if you don't understand, don't do it. That discipline in any walk of life, that has kept me in very good shape. I also get excited. Sometimes somebody says, sir, football mein Argentina jeetne wala hai. Let's put 5,000 rupees bet. I said, boss, मेरे को समझ नहीं आता Argentina Messi फेसी क्या है मेरे मालूम नहीं. I am not going to put even 5,000 rupees bet. For 5,000 rupees bet, my whole head will be spoiled. So why put that kind of thing? So you have to understand what you're doing. You have to be that disciplined. Okay?
Yeah. So, sir, couple of quick questions. Are you a morning person or a night person?
What do you mean by that? I can be awake.
Do you?
No, but my mornings are very disciplined. I get up at 6 o'clock and till 10 it is health management, after the wealth management.
I got my reply. Yeah. City life or country life? What would you enjoy more?
City life.
Movie or cricket?
If it is T20 India playing, cricket.
Okay. Favorite movie star?
Govinda.
Oh, wow, that's fine. Unexpected, but nice reply. Great. I love him. Comedy. Do you use AI?
Big time.
Big time. Passion other than business or investing?
Meeting friends, spending time with friends. Reading, apart from reading books, I love meeting people.
Why didn't the wife come into the equation? You said family, you said friends. You said friends.
Family in any case is there, but...
One thing you cannot live without?
Books.
Books. Okay, final. Coffee date with Buffett, Trump or Miss Universe?
Now Miss Universe.
Finally, I got the answer, exactly. So thank you. Thank you so much. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful talking to you. And in a great audience. Thank you.
Now I request Mr. Vivek Krishna Govind and Akshay Agarwal to present a memento to Mr. Raamdeo Agrawal as a token of our gratitude and appreciation.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Really very happy to be here. Thanks to, I have quite a few known faces, including Anil here. Meeting him, I don't know, after many years. Coming to Cochin after many years, and through the day with Raamdeo ji, we had the privilege of meeting up with quite a few families. And I can only say that we're very happy to see the vibrancy of business here in Cochin. As Motilal Oswal, of course, we help families in many ways, right? One of it is, in businesses, that is, to raise capital, private equity, in terms of IPO, wanting to go public. We have a full-fledged team here, now based out of Kerala, and we'll be very happy to engage with each one of you. Also on the investing bit, which is the other part of the work that we do. I would only say, and Raamdeo ji very briefly touched upon one or two nuances out of it. We broadly do two things. One is to understand you, and understand, when I say, are broadly three things. What are the return expectations you have? And believe you me, when we engage with many of you, we are shocked to understand that some of our clients do not even have tracked what kind of returns have they made in the last 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Have they beaten the benchmark? And this is not just about mutual funds. This thing is about a composite portfolio, because you have multiple advisors that you work with. That's one. Second, of course, is on liquidity. And third is on the risk parameter, right? So that is something, it's a framework which helps you to build asset allocation model. The other thing that we do is really how do you play the opportunity. And while Raamdeo spoke about the stock market, you saw how it's in many sense a roller coaster, of course with the upward trajectory, but it's not for the faint-hearted. And there you definitely need specialization of hand-holding, etc. And there I'm saying that as Motilal Oswal, we manage close to 6 lakh crores of assets. These are again numbers I'm quoting only to tell you that it comes with expertise and trust that we've built with our clients. For the equity market, right from simple ETFs, index funds, or mutual funds, all the way up to portfolio management services, direct stocks, research. There are multiple ways of doing it, pre-IPO funds, unlisted space, and there is fair bit of expertise that is available. On the debt side, again, there are two ways you really play the market. One is on the interest rate side. The other is on the credit side, right from Government of India bonds all the way to private credit, right? So as Motilal Oswal, I just wanted to thank you for giving us this opportunity to be here, to present to the members of TiE. And I'm also very delighted that with now setting up of our office here and the team, we are much closer to serve your needs, understand you. So happy to really talk to each one of you as we progress in this relationship. Once again, thank you so much for having us here. And I don't want to really prolong it and be between you and the dinner. So thank you so much. Right. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Anupam.
Really nice to meet all of you, and looking forward to kind of catching up with all of you. Don't want to keep it longer. Even I'm very tired. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch up over dinner. Thank you so much.
I would say a wonderful evening for all of us. I have never seen charter members rooted to their seats for how many hours? 6 hours. All credit to you, President, and your secretariat and the ex-com for bringing these fine gentlemen out here this evening. Now, thank you very much, Raamdeo Agrawal ji. Fantastic. And Anil Saini Saab, Badhiya. We have to thank your sidekick also. Thank you very much. Okay. And sincere thanks to the fine gentlemen who just concluded, Anupam Guha and Prashant Meriwala. Thank you very much. Special word of thanks to Akshay Agarwal. You navigated quite well. I think you could have spiced a little more Hindi in your conversation. It would have been fine. Anyway, one Agarwal gelling with the other. It was fantastic. You were speaking about tailwinds. You like tailwinds. Vinkamata Saab, when you take off and land your aircraft, do you like tailwinds? I don't think. It makes controlling your aircraft tough, but then it's good for you, I suppose. MSA Saab, where are you? He's gone. Thank you very much for organizing this meeting, this session, the first session. We have Nishant Menon here, is it? Oh, thank you very much for being here and coordinating the whole, the second session for us. And that's it. You have a whole team with you, isn't it? Yeah. Motilal. Thank you very much for organizing the second session for us. And formal thanks to President, the Secretariat, and a special shout out for all the charter members who have assembled here in large numbers. We have never seen such a big crowd so large. Thank you very much for being here. The night is young. Have a nice time and good night.